Welcome YouTube to Atlanta to Dallas Aviation, and I've been gone quite a while. I think my last video was not earlier than a month ago, but I've been a little busy, and I do have a new job, and so it does take up a little bit of my time. However, I'm really not making as much money as I'd like to, whether it's because it's only a part-time job or because it's basically half per hour that I was making at my job at Southwest. So I still not making a lot of money where I can invest in my hobby. However, you are getting a video today because I got two new models today. And no, I did not go to Airliners International and get them there. These actually came as a package. I did not go to AI 2025, even though I really wanted to. And it looked like it was fabulous because, well, first of all, I know that the Delta Heritage Museum, actually they don't call it Delta Heritage Museum, but it's the Delta Museum, and I know they've gone through a recent renovation, and it looked fabulous on all the videos and pictures I've seen. So I am sad that I did not get to see that this year, and I certainly wanted to, but I didn't have the money to go, nor did I have the time to go. So my new arrivals today for Unveiling number 53 I just have two for you today, and one of them is from Gemini Jet's most recent releases, not the incoming ones that they just announced, but the ones that are actually here. They are the most recent arrivals, if you will, from Gemini Jets. So I have one of those, and I have an NG Models model that actually it's been out, but I didn't order it until I ordered this Gemini Jets model. So I'm getting it late, even though it was out longer than the Gemini Jets one. All right, so with all that going on and all that said, I'm going to go ahead and get to it. As you know from my unveilings, I don't like to mess around with actually opening the box that the boxes come in. And I also, instead of having you see me pull the airplane out of its casing box, I already pulled the airplanes out. So we look at the box real quick for the models I'm going to be unveiling, and then we get to the models and we put them on the turntable so you can look at that as I read the extra information for you. So first of all, what we're going to see today, the first model is going to be this Midwest Airlines Boeing 717-200, and I believe its registration is November 920 Mike Echo. And here are the parts of the box. That's the top that flips open, has some extra information there if you want to just stop the video and look at that. There it is. And then we got the bottom of the box, side of the box, and with an item number there of Golf Juliet Mike Echo Papa 1488. And then we got the barcode that also has the item number on it on the top of the box. There's the other side of the box. And then the bottom of the box. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think I may have been holding it too close to the camera. Anyway, so there is the bottom of the box. And 2025 Gemini Jets release. I believe these were the April releases. The April, May, or something like that. Because I think June, July are combined, and maybe April, May were combined. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, so we're going to look at that model. And then the second one we're going to look at today is from NG Models. It's this Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner in the United Evo Blue livery. Nothing special about it. It's just the standard livery with registration number November 45905. So there's the top of the box. Go to the bottom of the box and we get the actually there may be a better spot on the box to get to the item number, but the item number for this, if you can see it, is 59032. Alright, here's one of the side of the box and top of the box, the other side of the box, and the back is probably where the easier, it's easier to read that number right there. But that's the back of the box. And since we're not really all that interested in the boxes, that'll do it for the boxes. Alright, I'm going to bring in the turntable here. Alright, so I'm going to bring in the first model, which is our Midwest Airlines. They used to be Midwest Express, but they named themselves Midwest Airlines by the time they were getting the 717s. Get nice and close to this one before I turn on the turntable. Alright, so that should be slowing to the slowest turning radius here. Alright, looking good. And while that's turning and you're taking a look at that beautiful model, I'll give you some extra information on it. This is Midwest Airlines. Like I said, it's 717 by Gemini Jets, and we already went over the item number and its registration. We'll go ahead and repeat the registration. This is November 9er 20 Mike Echo. It was delivered to Midwest Airlines on the 6th of December in 2004, and it was then stored at Victorville in November of 2009 after Midwest was merged into Frontier Airlines. Shortly after, it was picked up by short-lived Click Mexicana before being leased from Boeing Capital by Volatea in March of 2013. And then finally, after Volatea was done with it, it was finally leased by Hawaiian Airlines on 7th of February in 2017 and is currently active. Its approximate age is 20.6 years based on first flight, so first test flight. It's based on first test flight, not not when it got delivered. And it is powered by two BMW's Rolls-Royce BR715s, and its current seating configuration is 8 business class and 120 economy class, but that is as Hawaiian Airlines. When this airplane was delivered to Midwest Airlines, it only had 88 seats, and those were in a 2x2 configuration, and they had a good amount of legroom. I couldn't find out how much legroom it actually had, how much pitch it had, but the seats were in a 2-and-2 configuration because the seats were 21 inches wide. So it was basically all first class. And you would basically pay coach class for a first class type seat on Midwest. And then when they started getting near 2007, 2008, when the economy was starting to slip, they decided to make it more like what people were expecting to get when they bought a coach seat. So 40 of the seats remained in their signature 2x2 seating arrangement, and then 59 seats were they replaced the other 40 with 59 slimmer Ricardo seats in a 2x3 configuration. So obviously the width of the seat became more like a standard coach seat on everybody else. And it did help. It did help revenues some. They had it where you could pay an upgrade to get the Midwest seat that you once could get for the coach price, but now you have to upgrade to it. So that will do it for the Midwest Airlines. It does look beautiful. This is a great plane, and I believe I heard another YouTuber talking about how long I think it was a he, most of them are, he had waited a long time for this release. Well, it wasn't clear in his video if he was aware, but Phoenix had put out one of these. I think they put out November 908 Mike Echo, but that was some time ago. Gosh, I was living in Florida when they put it out, I believe. So that was somewhere between 2006 and 2010. So it has definitely been a while since one of these have been put out, but Phoenix did release one of these. So 2 of these now exist, one from Gemini Jets and one from Phoenix. This one, of course, is the better mold. Alright, moving to our second airplane for this unveiling. I'm going to have to pull out a little bit here so you can see the whole plane going around. Alright, so this is the United 787-8 Dreamliner from NG Models. We already went over the item number there. We will repeat the registration number. This is November 45905. It was delivered to United Airlines on the 14th of December in 2012, and it is approximately 12.6 years old based on first flight and is currently active. It is powered by two General Electric Gen X. Yay, Gen X. Sorry, I just call it Gen X. I don't know if they actually call it that, but it's GENX-1Bs. And it's configured for 28 business class seats, 21 premium economy, and 194 economy class seats. So another beautiful model from NG Models. As I let you watch it a little bit longer, I didn't have as much information on this one as our previous one, since our previous one is an older plane and has moved around a lot. So anyway, that pretty much brings us to the end of Unveiling number 53. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and maybe share it with your friends. And if you've liked several of my videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, please feel free to leave a comment about either one of these models, especially if you've gotten one. If you have anything you like to complain or appreciate about your version of the model, again, put it in the comments. Love to read it. Alright, so that officially brings us to the end of our video, and until next time, happy collecting.